But let's talk to one of those pro-democracy activists. Hossam El Hamalawy is an Egyptian activist based in Cairo, and he joins me now on the phone with reaction to this news that the former president has been hospitalized. And Hossam, what is your reaction?
Well, I feel that I'm watching a ridiculous soap opera that has been dragging on now and directed by the military junta for more than 2 months. I think the demands of the revolutionaries and the millions of Egyptians who took to the streets since the start of the uprising has been to put Hosni Mubarak on trial, not just for financial corruption, which are the current charges are being leveled against him, but for the murder of the protesters and for treason. And the army did not just allow Hosni Mubarak to stay all of this time in order to orchestrate the smuggling of his money abroad into different accounts, but they are giving him access to the media, and they are giving him a lavish residential area to stay at in Sharm el-Sheikh. And at the end of the day, and only thanks to pressures from below, when Mubarak was about to face some sort of interrogation, he suddenly gets admitted into a hospital. This is ridiculous.
So, Hossam, you know, we're getting some reports, and we're going to talk to a doctor from Johns Hopkins in just a moment who takes this news very seriously. And there are reports that the former president could be seriously ill, could possibly be in a coma. None of this has been confirmed. I understand that. But you discount all of this?
Well, I'm really touched. Even if he's ill, already the protesters in Tahrir are demanding his execution, sir. This is a guy that I will not shed a single tear over whether he's in a good health or a bad health. This is not an ordinary legal suit. And if this was a proper revolution, then he and other senior leaders of this regime who ordered the shooting of protesters would have been executed by now.
Yes, yes. Okay, and I suppose we will get further clarification on this, but you have to know and believe that at some point soon, you will probably get an opportunity to hear from the former president. You do believe that this is probably, at the very worst, a temporary thing, unless there is something more that develops, that we learn something more in the coming hours, but that ultimately you will get to hear from the former president and he will be questioned. You have to believe that, don't you?
Well, I believe that, but I believe that this would be some circus, not a real trial. As long as the military generals, who are his own former military generals, are still running the show.
Yeah. I'm curious as to how you will, we should have mentioned that you're a pretty prominent blogger in Egypt. I'm curious as to how you will write about this.
Well, I write about this in the same way that I've been writing about Mubarak even before the revolution, which is he is a dictator. He needs to be either in jail or executed for his crimes, period.
Okay, Hossam El Hamalawy, we appreciate it. Thank you for your time, sir.